Today, we're just gonna do a quick roundup of all the Spigen cases that I have, just to give you a general idea and just my quick thoughts on each case. First up is the liquid crystal, and this is your everyday average clear case. It does have good drop protection, and when you have it in your hands, it does feel a little bit more bulky, so you know that if you drop it, nothing's really bad gonna happen. Now, if you look at the back closely, there is a slight texture to it, so it's not 1-to-1 clarity, and you can actually feel it as well. And since this case is really flexible, you can just easily take it off and on. So if you completely want to show off your new iPhone color, then this is the one to get, and also this is the cheapest one on the list. Next up is the Ultra Hybrid case, and I got the black version. And since the corners are matte black, it really feels smooth in the hands. The corners or the bumpers has that TPU material, so it does have a good amount of drop protection. The back piece is plastic, so it is less flexible than the one I mentioned before. It does take a little bit more effort to get your phone in there, but it's still not too hard. And the great thing about that back piece is it's 1-to-1 clarity. So whatever you see, whatever color you see on your phone, that's exactly how it will come through. Next up is the Ultra Hybrid S. This one is basically the same one as before, but with a kickstand. And I do notice a difference between the matte black version and the clear version is that I do tend to like the clear version a little bit better just because it has, or it feels more grippy in the hands. Therefore, I don't feel like I'm dropping the phone all the time using this case. And for the kickstand, it's fairly easy to pop out. I just pry my finger just a little bit and it just springs out there, and you close it, and what keeps it closed is that little magnetic piece there. The kickstand does hold up the phone really well. Of course, you have to put it on a complete flat surface for you to use it, but of course, just don't put too much pressure on it before it breaks, which is common sense. And while using this case, the kickstand doesn't feel like it's getting in my way, or I barely notice it at all. So I really like the design or the placement of the kickstand. Next up is the Neo Hybrid, and this one feels a lot more slimmer than the other ones. This is a two-piece case, and around the edges or the outsides are plastic, and the whole piece, the whole main piece, is a TPU material. So this one does have, or feels like it does have, a lot more drop protection than the other ones. The whole back piece is a nice, smooth, matte finished TPU material, which feels nice in the hands, and it does have a slight texture to it. And the great thing about having that versus clear backs is that it doesn't build up any fingerprint or smudges after a week of usage. So basically that means this case have less cleaning maintenance than all the clear ones I mentioned. Even though the whole back is textured, this whole case is really smooth. So out of all the phones, this one feels like it will slip out of my hands the most. Next up is the Tough Armor case, which gives you the most protection and is the bulkiest one. And since the button cutouts are all flat, it does give you the least tactile feel, but it's still fairly easy to press. Even though the case looks like it has this matte finish on it, it does feel really grippy in the hands, so it's not going to go anywhere. This is a two-piece case, kind of like the Neo Hybrid, where there is a plastic piece and the main big TPU piece. There is an Apple logo cutout, which I'm not a fan of that, and there is a kickstand. The kickstand does pop out, but it doesn't have a spring to it, so it feels really flimsy. There is a chance that it will pop out of the socket, which it comes with the instructions to how to put it back. So if you are a clumsy person, or if you drop your phone a lot, this is the phone case to get. And having that kickstand on the back, it doesn't really add on any bulk, or it feels like it's actually part of the case. So Spigen is a pretty popular case company, which you can easily find on Amazon, and their prices are great along with their quality. So I would highly recommend any of their cases. For me, I'll be rocking a clear Ultra Hybrid S just to show off the new green color along with the kickstand. And basically the kickstand doesn't get in my way. So if you're interested in any of these cases, I do have links down below for you guys to check out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys later.